Mm.
We are now streaming. Yay! Let me send that link out as needed.
All right, well, we're back at the Adventures in Empire. I am your game master, Tom Zadoigo, and with me we have Escapo.
Escapo here. Hola.
Wilstrom.
Hello, my friends.
Crane, who just disappeared.
Oh.
And Madam Victoria.
Yep.
Ooh, there we are.
So mysterious.
So mysterious.
So creepy.
Creepy. She's so very creepy.
Oh no, we did lose Crane.
We lost Crane for a moment. But I think he's reconnecting. I hope that's what happened. But a brief review, just so that you all remember where we are and what we're doing. You had been originally contacted by a halfling merchant named Milton Pellegru to transport volumes 1 and 2 of the Histories of the Valanthan by Manfred up to the capital city to a wizard who had paid to have this brought to him. However, for an added bonus, if you were willing to go to the ruins of an elven outpost known as Escanor, there is volume 3 located in the ruins thereof. They were willing to pay you a fabulous sum if you would go and get that as well and deliver the complete 3-volume set up to Reichsbaden, the capital. You agreed. You slugged through the wilderness. You were attacked by blood-sucking sturges, by lizard folk, a lizard folk hunting party, and finally you found the ruins of Escanor. On the outskirts of the 3 towers of the ruins of Escanor, you were attacked by a number of undead warriors, apparently those who were slain years and years ago at the Battle of Escanor, when the human empire, the Hansric Empire, was fighting the Valanthan Empire. The elves were ultimately victorious. However, it was such a Pyrrhic victory that they eventually sued for peace and became part of the Hansric Empire as well. So, after dispatching the undead on the surface, you discovered a secret tunnel. It wasn't secret so much as just covered in rubble. Tunnel that led down into the bowels of Escanor, the dungeon of it, if you will. Traveling through the passageways, you eventually discovered you were set upon by some carrion, 3 giant centipedes. And though you did not take much in the way of damage, some of you were poisoned and slowed down by their venom. So there we go. That's where we are. And now we are waiting as people try to reconnect.
Yeah, yes. I'm here. My internet's acting screwy. It's dropping in and out tonight,
gotcha.
So we'll see.
All right. I see you all now.
Doing a quick camera reset.
All right, very good.
Fantastic.
So you are in this this chamber that was once some sort of well, you don't know what kind of chamber it was. You haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So
Right.
You're in this chamber with essentially three dead giant centipedes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, now seems like a good time to poke around this room.
Yeah, I'll look around in the chamber,
Yeah,
doing my normal
I'm gonna
dwarven thing.
poke around a little slowly now, guys.
As I say, remind me. You said some of us were poisoned. Who was poisoned again?
Escapo poisoned here.
It's
It's not lethal. Escapo. I live, but I'm very slow and a little groggy. So
You lost some dexterity.
quite
correct?
a lot.
Okay.
I believe he was the only one. I'm going back through the. Oh no, Wilstrom, you might have. No, Wilstrom, you took some too. You failed a fortitude. No, Phoenix failed a fortitude save.
That's what it is.
She made some, but failed some.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look. Interesting. I'm not showing any on here.
I have.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I bet. Okay. I know what it is. Got it. Yep. I am down 2.
Yep, she's down 2. So Phoenix and your Falcon and Escapo are both not nearly as nimble as they once were.
She is not a falcon. She is an ornate hawk eagle. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry.
Totally different.
And now she's a pile of feathers smoldering in the ground.
Wait, what?
I'm a vengeful god.
What just happened?
You're a monster.
I'm the guy that wrote to kill John Wick's dog. I don't know. What can I say?
Spoiler.
Yes. Give me, if you're exploring the room, give me perception checks.
On it, boss.
Bless you, whoever sneezed.
That's Melissa behind me sneezing.
Well, and then never mind.
All right. Crane 20, Victoria 13, Willstrom 24, Escapo 13. All right. You do not find anything of intrinsic value in this room. It appears to have once been some sort of audience chamber, some sort of reception room of some kind. But with Willstrom, especially with your fantastic role, and Crane being a dwarf and his knowledge of stonework, this room was deliberately emptied, not in haste, cleared out in a concise and orderly fashion.
And that's similar to the rest of the stuff, right?
So far, what you've seen, yes. Everything you've seen has been deliberately removed. This was not a precipitous retreat. This was an organized, all right, we are withdrawing kind of thing.
We're done here.
Yep. And if you recall, and it's in the treaty that you had made copied between the Empire and the Valanthans, was that this fortress would be abandoned, so it wouldn't be a point of contention in the future. So it was, okay, we're going to give this fortress up, we're going to take this stuff out of here, we're out.
Mm-hmm.
And everything you've seen so far jives with that.
Excellent. I'm sorry. What did we determine the purpose of this room? What was this room before it was clear?
This is just sort of like a reception area. Like it was some place where there would be meeting, like you would meet people here as you're coming down and through. Things are a little shifted and cracked. It's been a while and there's been no maintenance, but it does not look like it was damaged deliberately in any battle or anything like that.
Okay. Did we explore this room over here? That
was an area that we would have to crawl down and up to get to the other side. It wasn't very deep, but we opted to go around it.
Okay.
It was essentially a sinkhole has opened up here-ish, and that has caused the floor to collapse.
Now, that centipede that's behind us did come from that area.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
So we suspect this connects here.
Yes, that's what we suspect.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess we've done as much healing as we can do. There's nothing of note in this room, so shall we move forward, everyone, and find this book and get home before our big performance?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do so.
All right.
What was our marching order again?
Probably Willstrom up front.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Willstrom short, followed by Crane, followed by Escapo and Victoria.
Oh, that's right. We had the ascending.
Exactly. So if we need to shoot, it's just easily shoot right over everyone.
Right.
And refresh me on your light source.
I am casting light on the end of my halfling sling staff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Or was I... no, and I'm also using my dark vision, too.
Mm-hmm.
If you would, Willstrom, can you give me an aura on yours for the radius of your light spell?
Sure. What is the radius on light these days?
And just make it the yellow one, because that'll be nice and light. I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm using a gray aura for my dark vision.
Okay, yeah, please.
All right, so it'll be a 20-foot radius. I'll put this on there in a second, but just so you know, 20-foot radius will be bright light. Normal light, and then another 20 feet beyond that will be dim light.
Okay.
Do you just want the normal light?
Yeah, just give me the bright light for right now, because Crane's going to also has his. I just want to see if we get into combat. I'm going to ask you to turn them off, but
Sure.
I just want to be able to get an idea of what I need to reveal as you move to show you what you can see. All right. Okay.
We can see that layer.
Damn.
Boom.
And then with Cranes, he can see. Damn. So Crane can see a little bit further than you can. I mean, except for the fact that there is obstructions. There are walls and such. But.
All right, so I guess we'll just move forward. Do we want to check that room that we walked by, or do we want to keep going forward, guys? Let's get around this corner and see what's going on.
You mean the room to the right?
Yeah. Twilstrom's right there.
And it is, in fact, a connector.
Oh God, I'm so surprised.
So surprised. What is this up here?
Okay. Well, the map that I loaded had these built-in bridges. They are not bridges. They're just more hallways. Imagine that connects.
I see that now.
Got it. Okay.
I did not get a chance to create this map myself, so I used what was available.
God, what are we paying?
You slacker.
You're not paying me at all.
That's our point. We need to cut that even less.
All right.
You should be paying us for this privilege.
That's right.
Yeah.
So do we want to backtrack and then come back this way, guys? Or do you want to push deeper?
I say we push deeper.
Giggity.
Giggity.
All right.
I don't understand that.
Crane is at a loss.
Yeah.
What?
Your culture is not my own.
You can see in the room up ahead there is a hole in the floor.
Okay. So there's nothing to
This here?
the top of the map there above us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had revealed that. Blap.
Look, that's a corner.
That's a nook. Is that a nook?
There is some scattered little carcasses of rats and large insects. If you were to guess, the centipede.
Centipede food?
Yeah.
Centipede food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I feel a kinship with this pile of food. We should keep going.
Crane, you can actually see a little bit further. So I will show you what you see looking through there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, a hole right there in the middle.
Yeah, careful. There's a hole up ahead.
Victoria, he said there's a hole up ahead. Be careful, Victoria. Oh, Victoria is silenced.
Yes, is Victoria there?
We have not heard from Victoria in a while.
And yet she moves.
Yeah. Victoria probably just has her microphone unmuted.
Victoria is mysterious. No one knows for sure.
Her voice is so...
I'm dealing with mud gunk, so
You're being observed. Gotcha.
I hear you.
keeping myself muted.
I understand, my friend.
So we don't hear like the schlup sound of...
She's so sickly. Okay.
Alright, I will, I was going to say stealth, but I'm carrying a giant bright light. No sense in stealthing, but...
It's as stealthy as we can.
Move forward and to poke around this room. I am looking for tripwires and pressure plates or anything
Give me
like
a perception check, please. Wilstrom.
I'm the greatest at track finding, but
See what the as you step forward into this room, you perceive that this floor is held together tenuously at best. It is a sinkhole has opened up beneath this room as well.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Limestone. You feel that you must tread very carefully to go across this room, else the floor might collapse even further.
Okay, so
Does anybody have some rope?
we have a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Can the bird carry the rope to the other side? Could you have it? Is it trained like that?
As a matter of fact, what is Phoenix's trick?
It's not so much can the bird carry the rope, it's is the bird trained to tie it off.
I was asking one thing at a time. That's true.
She does in fact know the deliver trick.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, getting it
tied is going to be an entirely another matter.
Yes.
But have we demonstrated in performance that the bird could carry a halfling?
Yes, it certainly can.
Right.
With the proper application of a spell. I don't remember how many spells I used last time. What do I have left? It looks like I have all of them left.
I don't recall you using one last time.
You beat a lot of things. You didn't spell a lot of things.
Yeah. All right. So if and we want.
Besides light, I'm scrolling back through. Besides light, I don't think you cast anything. Wait, what's this? And
Did I heal anybody?
You did cure light.
Did I?
You probably cured wounds.
Was it that was probably the night before, right? Because didn't we?
It was after the undead fight. We didn't camp after the undead fight, but I know someone was pretty hurt after the undead fight.
I thought we did camp.
I believe you did too.
Oh, we did. It was right. Yeah, we did. We camped and then we explored. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up. I'm just scrolling back through right now. Yes. So, boop. So the other thing you've spent is light.
Great.
Wilstrom.
Excellent. Then, all right. All right. Can we see? Is there anything over here that's tie-offable?
You just see a hallway.
Okay. And what about if I peek around this corner down this way? Kind of lean forward without touching the floor. Kind of lean around that corner?
I will give you...
Okay. All right.
It is empty. It is bare.
What if we just sidle around the edge of the room? Is that the too obvious question?
By the way, Crane sees this. There is a pool of water over here.
Ah.
And I guess with the because it's the range increment, you can kind of see a little glittering of light off of a surface of still water over here.
Okay. Who wants to bet that something nasty's living in the water?
It's probably really terrible bacteria. I don't know how long it's been down here.
There's a set of stairs right over there that lead down into it. It doesn't look that deep. It only looks like maybe 2.5 feet deep. Like it was a recessed area that just filled in with water over time. Like not deliberately filled with water originally.
Right. Okay.
I'd say probably just skirting the edge of the room is fine. If we wanted to be super sure, probably securing some kind of rope would not be the worst idea.
Right.
Is there anything in this hallway?
Here's my suggestion. If one of us stays back as an anchor on this solid hallway, and we spread ourselves out until somebody can get to the further hallway, then we have solid anchors on both sides. And at least somebody can keep the group from hopefully plummeting.
Right.
So it would spread the party out a little bit. It's going to suck for whoever gets attacked by what is potentially lurking in that water.
Or from the hallway to the south. I mean, there could be some creepy, nasty stuff down there too.
Well, that's true.
Well, that's what ranged weapons are for, right? And a flying bird.
In an underground space, ranged weapons indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's our heaviest?
I would guess Crane, right?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm 160. I mean, I don't talk about this in public often, but I'm 160, so I'm very thin for my size.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't set my weight specifically, but
Madame Victoria is just in a fat suit.
Yes.
Right. I have not set my weight either. I didn't do that. Whoops.
Well, with strength 14, Constitution 16, he's hefty enough, I'm sure.
And he's a dwarf, so he's probably
what kind of armor wearing? What armor do you have, Crane?
I am wearing. I'm wearing armor.
My guess is you probably have the heaviest armor of all of them.
Actually, I might not be wearing armor.
Oh.
Because I'm a monk.
Yeah, he's a monk.
Oh, right. Ilstrom is probably wearing the heaviest armor, but he's the smallest person. Kind of balanced out.
I'm wearing studded leather, which might be the heaviest armor. All right, well, let's do this. Let's, first of all, does anyone have a rope? I do not have a rope.
Charlie Bronson always had rope. Let's see here.
And they always fucking used it.
There's 3 centipedes back here we could tie together.
You mean make a centipede?
Yes.
That one settled for a second. It was beautiful.
I usually don't. I normally don't write down miscellaneous stuff, but I will. With a climb of 6, it's not unheard of that I might have rope, but I leave that to your discretion.
I'm in the same boat. Typically, I do carry rope with a character, especially as nimble as I am. So
I will say that you have 50 feet of rope somewhere amongst the party.
Okay.
Yay, soft rope.
Yay, soft rope.
Just regular rope, though. It's nothing.
No, that's 50 feet of rope is soft rope. The old, I forget who it was talking about it, but somebody thought it was called soft rope for the longest time because they thought
it's 50 feet. It looks like it. Gotcha.
All right then. Well, I guess do we send the Hobbit or Escapo first?
So what's the plan? We go where are we going to this hallway over here? Or are we going to this south hallway?
I would say the south one's probably closer because I mean, it's technically the closer corner.
Okay.
And we could use that as a staging area to if we want to keep going, come back around or whatever. I think that's going to be the. I mean, it's the great mystery, but I think it's the closest spot considering the room is going to fall down.
Agreed.
Right. Or I burn a spell and Phoenix carries me over. Which I'm leaning towards that because that'll. I can take the rope where we need to go, and then.
Okay. It feels weird to waste a spell for it, but it is a very creative use of the spell. So.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, one of you guys might have said this right. So, if Wilstrom just goes across with the rope first, we can anchor on the other side just in case the floor does give way. And if the floor gives way, we solve that problem when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if the floor gives way, we pull Wilstrom up and then we just go back to Plan B with the
back hallway there
spell.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, let's do that then.
So tell me what's happening.
All right. I think, if I'm correct, Crane has the end of the rope. We'll tie the other end around Wilstrom.
Okay.
And Wilstrom is going to, he's going to sneak around the corner to the south. I'm going to hug the wall as much as I can.
All right.
Carefully checking the floor as I go.
Give me an acrobatics check.
You give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, God, if only someone had really high acrobatics.
Or used to, until his dexterity went.
I still have at least 6.
How's a 21?
All right, you nimbly make your way down to here.
I'm rolling rocks tonight.
All nimbly bimbly.
Excellent.
So you can get down to that entryway there.
Okay.
And there's a set of stairs that go down to a little hallway.
All right.
And given your light situation, you can see that.
All right. All right. Who's next?
Victoria or Escapo? Victoria, do you have a preference? I will take silence.
Nope.
No preference. All right. I guess Escapo already in front, so Escapo will go next.
Yep.
All right, Escapo, you grab the rope. I'll just stay here at the back and anchor.
You got it. I'll step around you here. Excuse me. Just kind of come around here. There we go.
All right, Escapo.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Escapo, give me an acrobatics check, but add 5 to it because you're using the rope to help.
Woo! Okay, so my acrobatic check, I'm making sure it actually has the modifier of -4. I've got 2 ranks. Yep. Normally it's a 10, but it's a 6, and so we'll add 5 to this roll. So 24.
You're fine. You get across, no problem. All right, Louise.
So now we have 2 of us on this end of the rope.
Can I see further down because of the light source?
I am revealing it as we speak.
Excellent. Since now I'm around the corner. Ooh. Hey guys, there's more hallway down here.
Ooh.
I bet you didn't see that coming.
Let's send Victoria across next.
Yep.
Red Rover.
And Victoria, give me a acrobatics and add 5.
Oh my. Well, this will be fun.
We believe in you.
11. 11.
Well, the DC is only 10, so you made it. But just lodge several chunks of cobblestone as you come across. You hear it patter down into the sinkhole.
Oh dear.
But in ancient Hebrew, it's spelled with an I.
I was literally about to say that, but I was trying to drink. I was like, don't you dare. You did it.
Don't you dare go there. Don't you dare. Da!
In Latin, Jehovah starts with an I.
Excellent, sure.
Yes, you can tell. I'm also a Spanish swordsman.
He's Egyptian, I believe you'll find.
He's Egyptian who also studied in Spain. Has the name of Ramirez.
Yeah.
Why the hell?
By the way, I love Chabrige.
All right. So do I get the benefits of the?
Yes, you do, because there are 3 of them bracing the rope at the other end for you.
Oh, we're not holding it for him, no.
Oh, screw that.
We don't like the guy.
No,
we just
all right.
All right, here we go.
Phoenix has
We're adding 5 to this roll.
Oh!
Yay.
And you make it across.
Huzzah!
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 It's a little crowded here in this hallway.
Sure is.
Take a little step forward there. Ready to pounce?
I do not like enclosed spaces.
Nope.
It's ironic for a dwarf, but
See a little more then. Huh?
Alright, everybody's over, so let's get our party order back and going so we can see the things.
Oh, excuse me.
Will Strim will step to the front.
Sorry, Bart. Sorry, I'm sucked this in. Almost there.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Wow. So.
So we've gone down a little bit, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. It has been.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Your elevation has been steadily decreasing.
I would recommend that we maybe take that path there that just illuminated and see if it connects back with the room that we passed by earlier. I would hate to have to run in a hurry through a room with a giant pit in the middle.
That is not a bad idea.
Yeah. It's escaping. It's what I do. Sometimes. So if we could just let's creep into corner there. We'll creep into corner.
Following you, Wilstrom.
Into this corner in here.
Yeah, that one.
Wow. Is this thing in the middle? Is this like a? Is that solid?
That is solid. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Solid.
If you were to guess, it would be some sort of maybe support for a tower above that they've worked into the room.
All right. That sounds like something Crane would know.
It seems to be some kind of support that they worked into the room.
There you go.
Thanks, Crane.
I learned a lot there. Thank you.
I am a font of useful knowledge.
Excellent.
Wilstrom, you're moving to there?
Yep.
All right.
I'm looking for stuff still, by the way. Percepting.
All right. So, everybody now, give me a perception check.
Not it.
Me and Crane got this.
That's a support. That's a that's a trap. That's a support.
That's definitely a trap.
Yep, definitely a trap.
Hey guys, are there traps up there?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
All right. So, Blammo. There is a large ceremonial chamber, and at the far end is a raised dais, upon which sits a throne that appears to be carved out of rosy quartz. A skeletal form is sitting upon the throne, dressed in decayed and battered elven armor. As your light washes over the dais, it stands up and draws its weapon. And at that, everybody now, hang on, let me clear the roster, and then you can all roll for initiative.
Does anyone speak Undead Elvish?
Remember to select your guy.
Yes, select your guy first before you roll.
Did you just do it without doing it?
Wow, you rolled a...
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
Sam's
boy.
going to show up any moment after we jump, right? All right, at least the Phoenix gets to go.
Yeah, she's not going to do anything.
She's going to wait till 7. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, by the way, there's a picture for you. Bloop.
Oh, I know that guy.
I know that guy.
Is that Dave? It's Dave.
Hey, Dave.
It's Dave.
Hey, Dave. Everybody, it's Dave. Dude. So, player knowledge. Remind me, how the hell did we kill these things last time?
Bludgeoning.
Just
bludgeoning weapons.
Whack them in the head, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You need the bludgeonings.
I have no bludgeoning weapons.
Do these creatures look the same as the ones we fought above ground?
This one looks substantially more potent. I might say.
One might say boss-like.
Almost champion-like.
Well, you know.
So, guys, I'm sorry for suggesting this path. I thought it was the right idea, but obviously they expected it, so here we are.
We should also potentially count on the fact that there might be some skeletons on the right side of the path, too.
Yep. Oh, jeez Louise.
I'm having problems putting guys into here, so please give me just a moment.
Of course, all right.
You take all the time
I will
you need.
be right back.
Oh, yes, please.
The longer you take, the longer we live.
All right, I need to add... How do I add somebody to it? There we go. I need to add turn. He had actually a 15. But wait, there's more. Because, indeed, there is another guy, and he's right there. He does not appear to be as beefy.
I don't see. I only see the 2 tokens right now.
Yes, that's what I'm. The other one, it is not. He is not as beefy.
Oh, okay. This one's more in line with the ones that we saw before.
Correct.
So we are seeing 2 opponents then. That's what you're telling us.
That is currently what you are seeing.
Currently
what?
There it is. I was looking to see where I could roll his initiative. There we go.
He automatically goes last.
Yeah. Dead last. Am I right?
Dead.
Okay, apparently not. Tough crowd here. Tough crowd,
man. Tough crowd. All right.
You think they're your friends, and yet.
Let me put you all in the correct order.
That seems like a weird order, but okay.
There we go. And so, with that, Phoenix is first to act.
Phoenix, check out the sides.
From way in the back.
Can I command? She's gonna hold. She's not gonna do anything until.
Very well.
I don't know. I think I can command her as a free action, but I don't know if I can do that except on my turn.
Yeah, it has to be on your turn.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, the elven warrior, long dead, rises up out of the throne and with a wordless scream charges Willstrom.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Jerk.
He is in fact a jerk. I mean he's dead.
Right.
In fact, a jerk. 18. Does an 18 hit?
Hold please. I think it does.
Does 11
Only exactly.
Keep in mind, you are actually flat-footed.
Then that definitely hits.
Because you have not acted yet. Take 11 points of damage, Willstrom.
Ow.
No. I will not.
No.
I refuse.
I refuse, sir.
Meanwhile, this skeleton moves up over here and also swings at you.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
We need another Willstrom.
Do you remember when Willstrom was in the party? Wasn't that fun?
He was fun.
Yeah.
He was a good guy, that Willstrom. Where is mine?
Back up.
Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up.
We could technically flank them, right? Yeah, okay. But there's probably another hidden skeleton on the other
Oh
side.
my god! Oh my god! Did I just kill Willstrom?
You killed Willstrom.
Oh shit! So that's 9 damage, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm in the negatives. I'm not dead.
Yes, I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Shake that tail feather, Victoria.
All right. And with that, it is Crane's turn. Willstrom falls to the ground.
Okay. Talk to me about if I wanted to bum rush or bull rush somebody to try to push them back.
That is bull rush.
Mm-hmm.
It is a combat option, and I am looking it up right now to give you more specifics. Bull rush, strike, combat, yes. If you score a critical hit with a melee attack, you can push your opponent back.
Looks like I do draw an attack of opportunity when I perform.
Because it is a combat maneuver.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that like because I'm down, I'm not occupying that square.
Nope.
I might be difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm. You can make a bull rush as a standard action or as part of a charge in place of the melee attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, my armor is not great.
Initiating a bull rush provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
If you are successful, the target is pushed back 5 feet. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, you push them back an additional 5 feet.
We need to find more open ground for this. I wonder if I could grab Wilstrom and pull him back.
I will let you do that as a standard action, yes.
Yeah, we need to get to a point where we can surround them. So I'm going to pick him up and try to drag him, like, maybe out of the way around here. Is that doable?
So what are you trying to? You're trying to grab him and move him?
Yeah, grab him and move him.
I will let you grab him as a standard action and then move half speed beyond that.
Okay,
and pull him with you.
So half speed for me then would be 15 feet.
Okay.
Maybe 1. I could get to there.
All right. And then Wilson, if you there you go, perfect. That is
I
what
don't
happened.
weigh much.
Wilstrom, give me a what is that? A Constitution check to stabilize?
Correct. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's probably difficulty 10 plus the amount of damage I'm down. Does that sound right?
I think so. That sounds close, if not exact.
Well, let's roll.
Should we maybe try to get across the pit?
So 14. If the difficulty is 13, then I am stabilized.
What did you roll? I'm sorry. I'm trying to look up the rules.
I got a 14.
You are stabilized.
I thought so. Cool.
According to everything I just looked at. So you are stabilized. You are no longer losing hit points.
Yay!
Hooray. It's minor blessings that help. Stable.
Yeah.
Oh,
DC
no, it's just flat out DC 10.
But it takes a penalty on the roll equal to your negative hit point total.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Which is another way of saying adds to your difficulty.
Adds to your thing.
Right. But you're stable. You're stable now.
Looks like we got rid of Thaco, so we had to make something else more complicated.
That's right. Madam Victoria, the turn is yours.
Very well. I will allow the spirit of the Hierophant to take control of me, so that I can cast Cure Light Wounds on my fallen comrade.
And conveniently, Crane just dragged him to you.
Yes.
Crane, as the medevac, brought Wilstrom to the MASH station that is Madame Victoria, and Radar processed the information, now triage, and Hawkeye goes to work and gives you 5 hit points back.
That is without my bonus.
Oh, you get a +2.
Doesn't Cure Light Wounds get level bonus, or what is it?
Yeah, you get.
It does. It does. So you get 2 more on top of that.
So +7. All right.
And doesn't your Hierophant, doesn't it say, I'm reading it, healing spells heal +2 damage on top of that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's my aura. and I'm not entirely sure whether my aura affects me as well. I'll look that up so that I don't hold us up.
I think it would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, while you're looking that up, Escapo.
Oh god, retreat sounds so awesome considering I only have a small number of hit points. But I feel like someone needs to hold the line here so they don't back us up into the corner. So if I stand ready to fight if they come into my space, do I get an attack of opportunity first?
You can ready an action that when they come within range, you strike.
I'm gonna... Go ahead.
The thing is, if you back up to here, then that opens it up so that somebody else could also step up beside you.
That is true. That's right. That's right. Wilsham's just basically a not quite dead weight at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take a...
Hey.
Well, I said not quite.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I will ready myself back here. So
Very good.
And so when they get close, I can try to hit them with my piercing weapon.
All right.
Yeah, we are a very piercing party.
It's our eyes.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Squaw.
Can I tell her to attack one of them?
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna let you.
Oh. Well.
Because you were unconscious last. My thought is Wilstrom gets knocked down first by the champion, and then as he's reeling from that blow, the other skeleton stabs him between the ribs. He falls to the ground. Crane reaches, grabs him. Everybody retreats back, and as he is healed, the last thing that was about to come out of Wilstrom's mouth before he fell unconscious is "Phoenix attack!" spills out of his mouth.
Yeah. Kill. She's probably going to take the most direct route, so she'll probably go there.
Squaw.
Not the best move, Phoenix, but well. I believe in you. All right. She will bite.
Who's she attacking? The champion?
The one directly in front of her, yes.
Very good. 22 does in fact hit.
And so it does 4 points of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ah, that is good that it did bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
Very well.
A bite does it all.
Bite does a little bit of everything. Well done, Phoenix. And now, in retribution, the skeletal champion swings at her.
Whoa, son of a... If you can miss, that'd be great.
Juggling so many screens. Mm-hmm. And swing. 26.
Oh, come on.
All right. Well, I will burn one of my bolster companions. So it's still a hit, but she'll take half damage.
All right, so she takes 4 instead.
Let me confirm that it's a miss. I'm sure it is. That's 4. So yeah. All right, so she takes 4 damage.
All right. This skeleton that is standing next to his former commander also takes a swing.
Stop it.
Not nearly as elegantly.
No.
And then one emerges from this passage here and attacks Crane.
Oh, God.
Crane, what is your armor class?
My armor class?
Your armor class?
32,
yes.
Right?
32.
Almost half of that. 14.
He rolled exactly a 14.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Take 4 points of damage. And another skeleton appears.
I'm just saying, pit room is sounding real good right now.
And what do you propose we do when we get there?
Quickly get to the other side, don't fall.
Quickly get to the other side and hope that they do.
Hope that they trigger the pit.
Madam Victoria, give me a perception check real quick.
All right. On, I gotta
That's
go through my windows. Boom.
Boom.
Madam Victoria sees all.
Well, look to the north, Madam Victoria.
Actually,
Son of a bitch.
My God!
Oddly enough, none of your tokens are showing up. So, ironically, I say Magic Victoria sees all, but she sees nothing. I see my party, and that's it.
Really?
You don't see any of those skeletons?
No, sir, I do not.
Madame Victoria is living the dream life right now.
Yep. She's her vision is on another plane.
Does everyone else see them?
Yes.
I see 5 opponents right now.
I see 5.
Yes.
Yes, you should be seeing 5 opponents.
I just want you all to know it's been an honor playing with you.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So another skeleton, Madame Victoria, has appeared up here.
Not a single one.
There's one there. Are you seeing my pings?
I am seeing your pings. I didn't see the original 2 either.
I seem to remember when we had this before, Zach, try exiting the game and re-entering it.
All right. You know what? That's perfect. I need to use the restroom, so please do that, and then we will move on.
Excellent. We'll take a quick break.
Very good. I think this is going to be a good time to try to break out that treaty that we have and see if we can remind them / convince them that the war is over.
That might be the way to do it.
Yeah, he did point that out earlier.
Well, I do have some charisma. Oh wait, no, sorry, wisdom. I have wisdom. My charisma is 8. My charisma is 8.
I've got 14. I think Victoria is our greatest.
I think Madame Victoria is pretty darn charismatic.
Yeah.
And this is her thing, talking to dead people.
Yeah, it's my
extremely likable
primary stat.
It's talking to dead people. And also charisma.
Oh, wow. That's worse.
I meant not at all.
Oh. Now I don't see even the party. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's loading.
Nope, I got you. Thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you see everyone?
Everybody still there?
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone's images froze on me. I don't know what's going on. Let's connect. I like the fact that we can reconnect and it doesn't affect our sound.
Yeah, it's the reason. I think this is the ideal way to go going forward.
Yeah.
Skype the audio and Roll20 everything else.
All right. I just tried reconnecting as well to make sure that that wasn't part of the problem. So, Madame Victoria, can you see the tokens now?
It looks like...
Hello.
There we go.
There you are.
Neat.
Can you see the tokens now?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay. There was some glitch. So great. Now you all see your doom. And with that, it is, in fact, I believe it is Crane's turn.
Well, shit. I guess I'll punch at this guy.
Do it.
Is praying them away in action, is that a thing that's allowed? Do we have any paladins?
Sadly, not so much. All right. I double-clicked by accident. 10 was the first roll.
All right. Well, in that case, it misses. Glances off of his bony chin. Kink.
Off of his bony bone chin.
His bony bone chin. Willstrom. Freshly conscious once again. Oh, Madame Victoria, did you find out, did that +2 also count?
The exact words are, oh shoot, where was it? All allies who participate in the medium seance gain the channeled spirits seance boon. So I suppose it is left to interpretation of whether I am an ally of myself.
I'm gonna go with.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
Do you hate yourself? Tell me about your mother.
She doesn't. Yeah, right.
So that means Willstrom got an extra 2 points on top of that?
2, yep, an extra 2 back.
Great. Awesome.
And it is Willstrom's turn. That's why I asked, because that might affect his decision as to what he's doing.
I am going to... Oh, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I have... Hold while I reference something. It's been a while since I've looked at this character sheet, and I'm trying to remember what I picked last time.
Oh, hold, please.
All right.
We're gonna do that thing that we discussed earlier, or is the other person doing that thing?
Yeah, I'm going to... Yeah, so Willstrom is going to step to here. He's going to 5-foot step to here.
Mm-hmm.
As a move action, he's going to... This is... Yeah. I'm 5-foot step to there. I'm going to cast Cure Light on myself.
Very well.
And then I will use my remaining move action to load my sling.
Very well.
While I'm doing this, I'm probably yelling out, Madam Victoria, the treaty! Remember the treaty! Woo! Maximum. All right.
Well, there you go.
Give me back them 10 hit points, yo.
And with that, it's Madam Victoria's turn.
Yes, I will remember the treaty, and I will reach into my satchel and produce it. Step 2. Is this the head guy?
Yes, it is.
The one just below Phoenix?
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I will hold it aloft and try to convince him the war is over and has been for hundreds of years. I realize he has no ears to hear, but I will do what I can.
What exactly are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What exactly am I doing?
You are producing a copy of the treaty.
I'm producing a copy of the treaty, and I am trying to convince him. I'm trying to tell him that the war is over. And
are you shouting at him that the war is over? And
yes, yes, that is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Were these Elven fortress or human fortress? Do you remember?
I will yell. I will say this in Elven.
Ah, very good. Good call.
As that is one of the languages that I know. Yes.
Bam. All right. All the undead warriors stop for a moment and seem slightly confused, but they do not lower their weapons. And Escapo.
Now would not be the time to attack.
Yeah. Escapo learned that lesson once before. Escapo actually speak this language. So I guess I will continue to converse with them and remind them, fellow elves, we come to you from above, where the war has long been gone. We are not here to fight. We are not your enemies.
Escapo, give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Please.
Not a good roll. Sorry, having to click on it.
There is no intelligence in their sunken eyes.
Beautiful.
Nothing seems to glitter and say that they understand what you are saying.
Guys, I don't think we can talk our way out of this one.
But
even the boss?
But they do seem a bit disoriented for a moment.
Flee!
Yeah. Because we are surrounded, and they're standing still, guys. So if we're good to go, now is a very good time to go. Or we can tackle them and hope for the best. But I feel like my round is done.
No, Escapo. I'm going to give you. That was your move action that you did that. You can take a standard action, yeah.
Okay. All right. Shit.
Which could be another move action.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to do this, but I'm imagining Escapo running down the hallway and like body checking the one skeleton to knock him in the pit. But
that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. I'm just worried I'll go in with him. And if I approach him, he'll hit me with his sword. What's the space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet away. I could do that and give us a way out, but if that room collapses because of it, I've created a funnel to our doom. And typically every time Escapo is the first to act, he does something stupid because he's not the most receptive person.
Conveniently, you are the last to act, as you have the lowest initiative order.
That's it. Funny that. Shit. Sorry, guys. I'm looking here at my stuff. Alright, okay, so we're going to talk him out of it. We've stunned them for a roundish, so I could go ahead.
So what made them pause if they don't...
I think the presence of the contract itself. If that's the only thing that makes sense. If my words did nothing, it had to have been the contract. Right. Even though it was a copy, words matter, kids. Words matter.
Yeah. Well, maybe this is a question for Escapo. Maybe Wilster wouldn't know this, but...
I'm back, sorry.
It's all good.
You said that they didn't understand what we were saying. Does that include the boss of them as well? Did he not understand what was going on? Or
I'm under the assumption as a player that none of them understood a single thing that I said.
That is correct.
I think it is the DM's grace that caused them to pause for a moment.
All right.
That's my assumption anyway.
Yeah. That's clever. I'll give you a round.
Yeah. Since you just sacrificed a round, I'll give you a round.
Yeah. The problem is I have nothing of blunt objects except for tackling and hoping I can knock him in the pit and not go with him. So that's what I got. That's the only thing I can do. We don't know what's beyond them. Maybe sitting on the throne makes a difference, but then that would be bad. I would be swarmed by 4 skeletons. I'm having analysis paralysis, so when in doubt, Escapo is going to do what Escapo does best and not think about things.
I will remind us all that fighting defensively or total defense are both 2 options that exist.
That's true.
So if we just huddle up here in this corner and I hope for the best, that's the best thing we could probably do.
I don't know, maybe.
Should we? I'm gonna whatever the equivalent of continue to ready my action and hold my action in case the one comes down the hall. Yeah, I'll just stay put.
All right, Phoenix.
You know what, Phoenix? Kill. Terrible idea. Phoenix will full attack the one directly in front of it.
We can just explain to him that Phoenix doesn't know better. Phoenix is a bird.
Yeah.
Why am I? Huh. Come on now. It's my computer that's having a problem.
I had to reset my camera because Crane rejoined and it still didn't work.
Yeah, Mike, I keep losing all of you guys in terms of video feed.
Yeah.
But I'm not that worried about it.
Yep.
We have distinct voices.
Who was that?
Who said that?
Well said.
Damn
Well
it,
played.
Dave.
All right. I have lost my internet. My Chrome locked up. I can't do it on Chrome. So, gentlemen, pardon me for just a moment. I'll be right back. I can hear you on Skype.
Okay.
However, and we are still on Skype.
Yep. Roll20 is still active, but if you need to reload the session, reload the session.
So, let me.
Oh, no! I just got the pages unresponsive error.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm logging back in. Let's see if I can get back to it now, real quick.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was unable to do anything with your guys. And I'm loading back in.
Because Chrome thinks you're being mean to us. And
There we
Chrome
go. I got it.
Doesn't want the TPK.
That's right.
All right. Phoenix, go ahead.
All right, Phoenix. Here comes the pointless talent attack. That misses. Second one.
Awesome.
12. And then the bite, which is the effective one. Get it. Hey!
Oh, she crits.
Yeah.
24, a natural 20 and then a 24 to confirm. Certainly confirms. So instead of doing 4 points of damage, she does 5.
5 points of damage. Better than 0.
Well done, Phoenix.
She is the champion.
Actually, oh, no. You know what? Wait a minute.
No, too late.
It's done.
She wins.
No, this might be good for you. Hang on.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Nope. Missed. Anyway, all right. You feel almost as if it was flat-footed when Phoenix attacked.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah.
However, she did, in fact, only hit with the bite, even with the flat foot.
Okay.
It stands there, swaying slightly, as do all of the other skeletons. Crane, it is your turn.
All right. Well, Madame Victoria, I'm going to shout for Madame Victoria to back up into the corner. But until she does that, I guess I'm going to try punching at that skeleton again.
Nobody puts
Very
Victoria in the corner.
No. We'll put Vic in the corner. Punch away, sir. Swing away, Merle.
Oh, son of a... Are you kidding me? Nope.
No, God damn it. Nope. Not even with flat-footed. Nope.
Not even a little.
Not even a little Willstrom.
Would you call Willstrom?
Not even a little Willstrom.
Not even a little Willstrom.
All right. Let's see. Oh, so are we fighting? Is that the plan?
It's became the plan.
Crane threw some punches. Phoenix bit something fierce.
Okay, we're fighting. All right. I'm going to activate my animal focus. Let's do. You know what? Let's do. Do Dex. Yeah, we'll do Dex. So animal focus, the cat, and that makes me more dexterous. And then I will fire my halfling sling staff at the one in front for 20 to hit.
It does indeed.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
The bullet rattles around inside the champion's skull for a bit.
Yay!
doing things in there that shouldn't be done. The champion seems to be starting to come apart at the seams, if you will.
Excellent.
But he is still...
reloaded.
And Madame Victoria. Madame Victoria has right of way.
They're standing there swaying, you say?
Mm-hmm. As if they were maybe dazed, let's say.
Keep shouting.
Do it again.
Well, no, I can't. I got to keep that up. So yeah, I'll move to the corner as was suggested by my tactical friends. I am loaded with each other. But I'll keep the treaty aloft and take a defensive stance.
All right, so you're standing back there holding it up?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Escapo.
All right, no real good spots for me to hit anything, I guess. Can't. Oop, that's the pan, not the select. I want to be close by and do better damage near people, but yeah, no, I think taking the running charge to knock this one back in the hole seems really fun and creative and potentially damning. So why the hell not, right?
Yeah.
So are you bull rushing him and attempting him to knock him backwards? Is that it?
How far? If I do it, how far back would that push him?
It goes 5 feet if you succeed, and then for every 5 feet you beat, and for every 5 value you surpass his CMD, he goes back another 5 feet.
So ideally, I would want to hit him back 10 feet. Okay.
That'd be perfect.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the thing. What do I need to roll?
All right. Well, first he gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, but he's no longer dazed. Okay.
It is a combat maneuver.
Yeah, if he's dazed and flat-footed, he does go.
When did he go? No, Madame Victoria went the turn before, so no, he is no longer dazed.
Okay.
He will get an attack of opportunity.
So I should have done that when I had the chance, but whatever.
What is your AC?
It is... Oh, crap, the screen shut down. I want to say 14, 15...
It's clearly a 15.
Clearly.
Clearly.
It normally, my dexterity being weak, unfortunately, it's a 13.
All right, well, you take 3 points of damage as you run in, but you still get to do your thing.
Okay, let me make note of the damage here. You said 3 points?
3.
Awesome. So,
as a broken and chipped longsword gashes across your thigh.
fantastic. I'm going to need to get that looked at later. Tetanicity one? All right. So what do I need to roll?
You are going to roll your CMB, and it will go against his CMD.
Not great, but let's do it.
Not terrible.
Success!
Okay. How successful was it?
You got it exactly. Okay. So he only goes back 5 feet. However, he's going to have to make an acrobatics check. As a skeleton.
Fail.
It's a -10, right?
Fail.
Where's his acrobatics score? I'm sure he's got nothing going on in acrobatics. Where's his skills? Yep, nope, just a straight up roll. In fact, I'm just going to do it right in front of you all. Roll. Straight up D20 roll. Nope, he falls into the pit.
Yay!
Worth it. Room did not collapse, right?
Boom, he falls into the pit, and he will take falling damage as he falls down.
Hopefully they can't climb back up. Guys, I found a way to dispose of them.
Yay!
What is falling damage? It's a D6 for every 10 feet?
10 feet? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's only a 10-foot hole.
Uh-huh.
But it is bludgeoning damage. So
well, I did something.
He only takes one, and he's stuck in a pit now.
No, I say he's out of the fight. That's fantastic.
You could deal with him at your leisure. Unless he crawls out. Phoenix.
Squaw! Phoenix, kill. Alright. Oh, crap. Give me a second. Sorry. My character sheet went away momentarily.
I just saw Escapo just like grit his teeth and just go run charging down the hall, get stabbed, hit with his right shoulder into the skeleton. The skeleton stagger back for a moment, teeter on the edge, and then it just plummets over. With the clatter of bones.
That's fantastic. That's such a cinematic way to do this fight.
Yeah.
It worked.
All right. Talon number 1. A 15.
Nope.
Yeah, a 20 for 1 point of damage.
Nope.
And then here comes the bite. That's the important bit. An 18 for 3 points of damage.
No.
Damn.
Oh.
The champion seems to come to life and bats aside Phoenix's beak as it comes in at his face.
Oh, crap. So whatever we did before, we need to do that again because that was super useful.
The champion swings at Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the attack? There it is. 21.
Ooh. All right, I will burn another bolster of companions to take half damage.
All right. Take 2 then.
Yep.
And with that, the skeleton next to Phoenix, the other one, swings as well.
Nope.
Well,
Negative.
all right. The one next to Crane swings at him, also misses. This one can't quite get past his friend because of that projection in the hallway.
Oh, that's useful.
And this one, you hear it scuttle. This one up here, you hear it scuttling around down in the hole.
So essentially, these two things are these 2 points here and here are choke points.
Yeah.
Something could get passed through here because there's nothing in the way, but because there's a guy here, and that thing is there. I'm going to say that small space, it's only like 2 feet wide. He can't get through there.
So if we drew a skeleton into that square there, that would block it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if we block that square with our own selves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Wilstrom's going to step forward on his next move.
So Crane, it is your turn.
Punch.
Punch. Punch and Judy.
Punch and fail.
Crane swings his armored fist and connects.
Oh my god!
My God!
And knocks the head off of that skeleton completely.
Yay!
Knock you out.
Boom! Down he goes in many pieces. It sounds like a xylophone falling down a set of stairs.
Oh, I know what that sounds like now.
Wait, how do you know what that sounds like? Wait, no, I don't want to know.
Personal story.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Well done. Wilstrom.
Very good. Wilstrom is going to... he's going to fire first. Pow. How's a 20 do you at this guy?
I believe that misses.
I believe so too. Since
it deflects off of him, but only just barely. But only just barely. As if you rolled one more, you might have gotten him.
Oh, very good. Good to know. I will then 5 foot step forward and reload.
Very well.
You know what? I'm not going to bother reloading. Who am I kidding?
Who am I kidding? Madam Victoria.
I guess first I'm going to turn on my microphone.
Well, that's a good start.
Well, firing into any of these melees is going to prove to be probably not the best choice. I will put the treaty away, and
it might be worth trying it again.
Well, I mean, I held it up last turn.
But you didn't say anything, though.
Okay, sure. I mean, hey, why not?
The saying anything didn't work when I did it, but I didn't have the magic...
I will keep arguing for peace in Elven. I know my friends are kicking your ass, but you need to not let them. Stop. We can work this out.
There seems to be no response this time.
Okay.
Escapo. I mean, unless you have something else, Madam Victoria.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I want to stay handy just in case there's healing needed.
Escapo.
So I'm not going to run.
So right now the choke points are covered. There's nothing I could really do. I could. Well, again, I don't have... Yeah, I could move in front of Crane, but I feel like Crane's going to be dealing more damage unarmed than I am. So I'm gonna back up Crane and just kind of keep an eye back on this hallway and make sure nothing comes up behind us.
All right, yeah. Phoenix.
I'm ordering Phoenix out of there, so she's going to do withdraw.
All right.
She's going to fly back up to here.
All right. She does successfully without any problem.
Actually, can I put her there instead?
Yes, you may.
Okay. All right. That's it for her.
And Big Bad Nasty steps forward and swings at Willstrom.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna regret this.
Most likely.
But maybe not.
Take 8.
I regret this so much. I've had worse.
Yeah, the first round.
Yeah. I've had worse.
The good news is that skeleton can't get past you.
Mm-hmm.
That's his friend. Over here, however, that one steps up and swings at Crane. That's just a regular skeleton. A 12, I imagine, misses. It whiffs through the air, and Crane gets to strike back.
Punch.
Crane lashes out with his fists. My daddy says I love you with his fists. Hits. Boom. The skeleton staggers. It is still upright.
That was a chest punch. Shattered ribs.
A couple ribs fall off and onto the ground. Do you get a second attack?
Oh. Shit.
I don't know if you do. A monk is an enigma to me.
Yes, let me see.
Yeah, if you do flurry of blows, right?
Yes, I need to. I think flurry of blows only works if for me if I'm using a bow.
Oh, right.
It's flurry of bows essentially.
Very well. All right. Well, it is definitely starting to fall apart in front of your very eyes. And Willstrom.
All right, Willstrom. Going to try something crazy enough it just might work. First, I'm going to cast defensively.
All right.
So the difficulty is going to be 17. Oh, that's a crap. Shit. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to cast defensively. Alright. Wow. Nope. Alright. I tried to cast Cure Light Wounds, but I failed.
Alright.
So what happens if I fail? Do I lose the spell, or does he just get
lose? Yeah. You know what? That just... You looking it up now? Yeah. I just remember that happened in the Glass Cannon podcast not too long ago, and I don't remember.
I lose the spell.
So just the spell just goes away.
Correct.
But he does not get his attack.
Correct.
All right. Done and done.
I would almost rather the opposite, but that's okay.
All right. So that was Willstrom's turn?
Yeah.
Madam Victoria.
I will step forward. I will cast Cure Light on Wilstrom.
Great. Thank you.
Get another 9 points back.
Hooray. That's fantastic.
All right.
8 points back and 9 points forward. So, winning.
So winning. Escapo.
Again, no room to punchy, so I guess I'll continue to be the lookout. Sorry, guys.
You hear scraping back up that way, but nothing like coming down the hallway yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna, well, I'll just kind of...
It's like a hollow sound, like rocks are falling back down into that pit.
Okay, I'll move up here just so I can keep an eye on the pit then.
All right, Jeff. Phoenix.
Can Phoenix attack around that corner?
Yes.
Awesome.
He gets cover, though.
That's fine. Better than that.
His armor class does go up as a result.
Oh, there's a...
However,
critical.
At 20, and it confirm, and it is, in fact, a crit, but it's slashing. It seems to have effect.
No effect. Dun, 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 dun.
That's a damage. Again, a critical seems to have no effect. Oh, that's awful.
Phoenix, you're the best. No.
Are you effing kidding me? 3 in a row. It does not confirm the crit, however.
No, but that's still pretty incredible.
That is still pretty incredible. 3 crits in a row from Phoenix.
He's really angry, this bird.
She is.
Don't grab my beak, man.
That is insane.
Just for that, the champion turns and rounds on Phoenix.
Oh, jeez.
Furious.
4 points of damage. He took 4
I
points
did.
of damage.
I did. He still took 4. I mean, he appears to be about to disintegrate. His ligaments are falling apart in front of your eyes.
Shit. Okay. Burn him. Burn him my last bolster on that.
All right.
So I'll take 4 points.
Blab. On the other end of things, the other skeleton over on the far side attacks Crane and misses horribly.
All right.
Crane's retribution is swift.
Let us see if it is terrible.
Yes.
1 moment.
Hold, please.
Paging for my fist.
Paging Dr. Fist. It swings wide.
Dr. Fist is out.
Wilstrom. He is literally falling to pieces before your eyes. You feel if you give a good stiff breeze, he will disintegrate.
I give him a good stiff breeze.
Do it.
I swing the my staff at him. Ah, shit. What do I do? Oh god, please hit. 22.
It does in fact hit.
You get a 21.
And that is as if he was on a scale of 1 to 20, and I would say I'd put him at a 1. Mm-hmm. So he collapses into a pile of bones upon the ground.
Congrats.
That was the boss one, right? Yeah, so
Madam Victoria.
We've killed their boss, but they reason with you now, Victoria?
I've got this this spirit in me, so I may as well use my last Cure Light on Phoenix, because it seems like she's got a pretty low meter there.
Yeah, thank you. That'd be great.
Boom. She gets 12.
So much better, Victoria.
Phoenix always gets the best of everything.
It really does.
So much.
The best hits, the best healing.
The best food. I'm just speaking out loud here.
And I will actually take a step. Can I inhabit that square?
Yes, you may.
Okay, then I will stand there to just kind of free up some space.
All right.
That's it.
Escapo, you see a skeletal hand on the rim of the hole, but not much else yet.
I feel like I should run in there and kick him back in, but then I'm going to have to make a check and I might fall in with him, and that's really bad.
And that's bad.
Yeah.
Let him get out of the hole first and then kick him back in.
Yeah. I'll sit here and be ready to pounce if he starts making a move in a space where I feel comfortable knocking him back.
Are you ready in action then?
Like a football charger, right? Just ready to pounce. If I feel like it gets so if he comes out of that hole and he gets to there, I'll do the same thing that I did last time.
Very good. That's you're readying in action, and that is the condition of the action.
Yes.
Bam. Phoenix.
Phoenix is going to. I'm going to tell Phoenix to hold.
All right.
Wait there. Yeah.
This one steps forward, and then swings at Willstrom.
Okay.
They're undead. They don't care.
No, that's fine. Jerk.
And he misses.
Suck it.
With the 7.
Suck it.
Crane.
He can't suck at Ryan. He has no muscles and anything.
No lips.
Yeah.
Cannot form a seal.
What about Crane?
What about Crane? It's his turn.
Love that movie.
Punch.
Connects and drops that skeleton. Its spine falls down like a bunch of dominoes.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, so we just got the one left above ground and the one coming out of the hole.
That's right.
Willstrom, one in front of you.
I'm going to. How's my spells? Well, I think I have one left. I'm going to cast my last spell. I'm going to go for it.
All right.
I'm going to again cast Cure Light Wounds, provoking an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Do you want to attack me?
19.
Which only barely hits. It hits? Does it hit? It does hit. It's only barely, though.
Take 4.
Okay. Having taken 4,
make a concentration check. Concentration check.
All right. Hopefully I didn't just waste this. I will call that a no.
I call that a no as well.
All right. So now, with my Cure Light Wound spell, I will attempt to touch this skeleton.
All right.
So what is that? That is a melee attack, right?
Yep, a melee touch attack.
How's a 13 do you?
That's a damn fine question. That's close. Let's see. What is his touch AC? Where is his touch? Why, his touch AC is a 12.
Oh.
Yes.
You got the touch.
Then with
you have the power.
Cure Light Wounds, I think he's going to take 9 points of damage.
I think he falls into a pile of dust.
Yes.
and is no more. Madam Victoria.
Well, I mean, that's everybody, isn't it? Except for the dude down in the pit.
One who is still moving and attempting to climb out of the hole.
We still have one in the hole, guys.
Well, I'm going to take control of myself again.
Good, because your meter is getting really low on that.
It sure is. And I got nothing, man. I'll just hang out. I'll sit here and breathe.
All right, Escapo. It's pulling itself up. It has not gotten up yet.
Yeah, and I have no range attacks that'll knock it back in the hole. I'm just going to kind of yell back over my shoulder, hey, we've got one more in the pit, but I'm not going in after it. I'm keeping an eye on it, though.
Can Can we collapse the floor on it?
Then we have no way out.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Well, can your bird carry all of this?
Phoenix will chill for a bit. Stay, Phoenix. Wallstrom says.
The skeleton drags itself up.
All right.
It's out of the hole.
I have a ranged bludgeoning weapon, so
that is its turn. Crane.
Wallstrom is yelling to Escapo, fall back, fall back.
It's not my turn, but I'll get to that.
Crane.
So we're being yelled at to fall back, fall back?
I'm yelling at Escapo to fall back. I'm hoping that, like, probably you and I, Crane, can set up, like, a choke point at this entranceway and just pummel this guy when he comes in.
Yeah. I'll make him hopefully follow me back this way.
Okay, sorry, just a second there. Can you repeat the plan again? My mic dropped out.
I'm going to lead the skeleton back, and you guys are going to punch it.
Okay then. Well, I guess I can just ready in action right here.
Mm-hmm. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, step up to. Well, no, not Victoria's there. If you can swap places with me, I'll hopefully be able to get a ranged attack off.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine. For whatever reason, I can't. My computer's having some issues. Tom, if you could just drag my token out of the way.
All right, where do you want to go? There?
Yeah, if you can, that's perfect.
Right there? All right. Well, I'll move you there. Crane steps to the side. Wallstrom.
I'm going to load and move to there.
Very well. Madam Victoria. Madam Victoria skirts to the side. And far away.
Yep, that'll be me. Got to get out of Escapo's way.
Speaking of which, Escapo.
All right, so Escapo's going to come down here. Does that leave room for Crane to hit still? Are we all three and hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what I want to do is I want to crouch and prepared. So if it crosses the threshold, I want to swing down at its legs to hopefully trip it and drop it to the floor, so it's not at least clawing at us.
Very well. Phoenix.
Phoenix is going to move up to there.
All right.
And chill. She takes the total defense action.
Total defense of the heart.
Total defense of the heart.
Escapo, roll a combat maneuver to see if you trip it.
All right. That's the CMB again?
Yep, against its CMD.
Not great.
What is his? It's a different creature. What is his CMD? CMD? No, it's the same creature. No. You time the swing just off,
okay,
and swing and a miss. It, however, swings at Wallstrom.
Wallstrom not have a ranged attack ready to go?
Yeah, but you don't get a.
Okay.
That doesn't give you a
opportunity
to attack.
Copy that.
And 17 to hit.
Misses.
It glances off your studded leather armor.
Yeah.
With that, it is Crane's turn.
Little buckler too.
Crane punch.
Crane punch, good. Crane gone.
Crane just logged back on. Wow. It looks like.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah,
pop back up.
Yeah, I literally just heard crane punch, good, and that's.
Well, then I think you know what you have to do then.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to recite a monologue.
Mm-hmm.
While standing on
to punch or not to punch? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in my aim to use my fist or to let forth a fatal arrow.
That was literally what I saw yesterday. It was a Bat Hamlet. Where they
Hamlet?
They took Batman and Hamlet and merged it together. So
that actually could work.
Yeah, it worked really well. And that speech that you just made up, not far off.
Yep. Let me open up my character sheet again.
As he makes with the punching and the hurting.
The punching and the hiding.
And the Laban.
Does not connect.
No.
Wilstrom.
I'm a club him.
Do it.
I'm a club it.
I cannot open my thing. My screen is frozen. Ooh. This might take a second. I'm reloading my screen.
The system is down.
No, really, it's down. So I'm reloading my screen right now. It does not seem to be responding. I have my... there we go. Let's see if that works. Reload. So say I have my iPad with the character sheet on it here. I could roll from there, but...
All right, if need be, we can do that.
It looks like I'm back, right?
You look like you're back.
Yep, you're loading up.
Right. Now I have to open my character sheet again. Alright, what am I doing? I am clubbing it with my sling staff.
All right.
How's a 16 do?
It connects.
For 3 points of damage.
Knocks off a chunk of ribs. But it is
tasty.
It is still up, but only barely.
Excellent.
Madam Victoria.
We got this, guys.
I guess I'm gonna examine the corpse in front of me.
There are two piled on top.
Actually, I'll hold off on that until the combat's over. But that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna specifically be looking at the champion's corpse.
Very good. Escapo.
All right. I can't do any damage, but I feel like I should at least still try to maybe cut its head off or something. I don't know.
Go ahead.
All right. Nope, not today.
Not today, he said. Phoenix?
Does Phoenix have a hole?
Not really, no.
It's more of a cloaca. No, Phoenix holds.
Cloaca. The skeleton swings at you once more, Wilstrom. And once more misses horribly.
Good.
And Crane.
I think I'm going to use my elbow this time, just because.
Oh, just because. All right. Fair enough.
Grease up the elbow.
Except now my stupid character sheet won't show.
Crane gets a running start, jumps, parkours off the wall, and does a flying elbow at the skeletal warrior.
Parkour!
Hardcore parkour, and
Littering. And
is horribly.
Ow!
Oh, I stubbed my toe.
Oh, God. This hurts.
Wilstrom. Again, a stiff breeze might take this thing down.
Well, then, let's give him a stiff breeze, if you know what I mean.
I'll have what he's having. Wait, what?
How's a 15?
He deflects it.
What?
Just barely, but he does manage to deflect it.
And I was gonna do my thing, but I didn't. Alright, that's fine.
Madam Victoria?
Furnace.
Yep, still poking through the bones.
All right, Escapo.
I guess I will swing at him again and do nothing.
It's your chance for glory.
Well,
hit.
I have piercing. I don't have bludgeoning damage. So,
damage resistance. No, it doesn't actually do it.
Yeah, I'm just here exercising.
But you actually connected.
Yeah, I'm strength training.
Phoenix.
Hold.
It swings once more at Wilstrom. It has no regard for its own personal safety. 16 does not hit. Crane. Crane's chance to put it out.
I'm not even saying anything this time. Just punching.
No!
Oh,
No! Jeez.
Willstrom. Someone put this poor dead elf out of his misery.
Willstrom winds up for one massive swing.
And
there it is.
Yay!
confirms the crit
Confirmed as
and
well.
turns it into dust.
Man, insult to injury there. This guy fell down a pit just to crawl back out to die a second time.
Yeah, I know.
Willstrom's kind of panting.
Well, that was fine, everyone. How's everyone else doing?
Hey there, little fella. Sun's getting low.
I love that the idea that the halfling is the
Halfling is
monster of the group.
Oh, there's.
So make Crane our Black Widow. All right.
Which makes for the monk. We have a throne room to search.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Everyone good?
How's everybody hit point wise?
I could use some help.
Great. Let's say I'm about halfway there, living on a prayer.
Alright. Let's just be cautious for the next little bit, because I'm out of healing.
If, to quote Gary Gygax in his novel, if my character's life force could be divided into 20 equal parts, I would have 9 of them remaining.
Okay. Alright.
And we are out of combat. So what would you like to do?
I believe Victoria's ahead of us and she's trying to loot the remains.
Yes.
Because she's creepy like that.
I'm going to use my perception-y thing all over this throne room.
Gonna percept the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to percept it so hard.
Do it. yeah, I'm just here, guys. glad to be a part of the team.
I'm part of it.
Hey, just tell me if there's any traps. I'll work on them.
Crane, do you get any sort of bonus for stonework?
I believe I do. Give me a moment.
Please look that up, because that has become important. Madam Victoria.
Yeah.
Are you also poking around?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if give me a perception check.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Madam Victoria, in your poking around of the skeletal champion's physical remains, you find a master-worked longsword of elvish quality.
Ooh.
Okay.
Told we know any half-elves that use longswords.
Right.
Do we know any? Is that you, Escapo?
I don't know any other half-elves. That I'm just saying. I'm the only one here.
Madam Victoria certainly has little use for it.
Dibs.
You also find a breastplate that is still usable.
Ooh.
Upon the elven remains, and a heavy steel shield that it was using to ward off your blows.
Can you fit the breastplate under your fat suit, Victoria?
I am only proficient with it if I am channeling the spirit of a particular legend.
Fair.
So, yeah.
So it's possible.
Yes.
What you're saying is there's a chance.
I
Yes.
do get Tom, I do. Turns out I've got stone cunning. Dwarves receive a +2 bonus on perception checks to potentially notice unusual stonework, such as traps and hidden doors located in stone walls or floors.
Well, how funny you should mention that. You look over here, and there is, in fact, a little hidden door worked into the stone.
Oh, yeah, we were right after all.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't wrong, guys. I'm still sorry, but I wasn't wrong.
Is somebody recording the stuff that we found? Somebody writing that down?
It's typically not me, sorry, so I was not.
Yes,
You have
sorry, that's, give
a masterworked longsword.
me 1 second here.
You got that, Okay. You got it, Arthur?
Yes. Do we... I think we keep track of the group stuff. And yes, party loot pool.
Yeah.
All right, so give me 1 second.
I will not edit it then, if you are.
Wow.
Oh, we've got a Tanglefoot bag.
We do?
Yeah, we should probably start divvying some of this stuff up, actually.
Say, I'll take that Tanglefoot bar.
Yeah. All right. We also have a magic flute, which we should probably get identified somehow.
It was not a magic flute. It was I think it was a regular flute that he was just using to cast his magic with.
In that case,
is it back to a regular flute?
Right. So we have a flute, and also what do we have now?
A masterworked longsword, a breastplate, and also a heavy steel shield.
Nice.
Now, the other skeletons, they have broken chain and broken swords, virtually worthless.
Yeah.
But you have found a door here.
Hey guys, there's a door here.
Do you want to open the door? Is it a stone door? What do you want to do there, buddy?
Yeah, I guess I'll just look for traps just to be out of an overabundance of caution, and then.
Yeah, because if not, I can come in there and take a look. But
yeah, I'll just open the door.
Okay.
You just open the door?
Yeah.
Give me a reflex save.
Oh,
No,
Why did you guys not check for traps? Oh, God.
He said he was going to. I was really confused.
I just said, then you said don't do that.
No, I said if you needed to, I could do it.
Oh, for crying out loud. Give me a reflex save, Crane. I can't. Really?
I mean, this is what it could have been. It's not great.
All right, here we go.
Blade slices out of the wall and cuts into your hand.
Okay.
And you will take... do it. Uh-oh. Where did my mouse pointer go? There it is. Let's see. It's not terrible. Only 6 points of damage.
Not a big deal.
As blood spurts out of your wrist.
I just sort of hold it up, look at it there. Huh.
Yeah.
Keep pushing open the door.
My bad.
I am at 3. I am at 3 hit points now, so I'm sort of just wrapping something to bind it for a moment.
There's a small room inside.
Ooh.
Inside of which there are various piles of what looks like books that have disintegrated over time.
Oh,
Things that have some cloths, some silks that have deteriorated over time. Nothing of too much value, except for...
It's a clock, guys. We found a clock.
Except for there is, in fact, a book.
In better shape than the rest?
Very much better shape than the rest.
Ooh, does it look like a spell book, or
is it magical? I will cast detect magic on it.
Is there a name?
It is not magical, but it has treated treated very much and preserved. Its cover is a treated leather, which is preserved. The metals are not just iron; they are actually silver.
Ooh.
So clearly, this is. Let me do that.
I will hand it to Madame Victoria for her to take a look at.
Very well. Yeah, Does it have the title of the book that we're looking for?
And when you
search reached an end.
There is nothing on the outside.
Oh,
To find out.
Oh my goodness! Oh goodness! Has the book been? Now I'm afraid that the book is trapped. I'm gonna go ahead and open the cover of this thing. See what the.
The preface says, "I memorized explosive runes today." No, it is actually. It says in a flowing script, in common. It does say Manfred's History of the Valanthan Empire, Volume 3. And then
we're going to say Volume 2. Oh no, we've got doubles.
Gravity Falls all over again.
It says it again in Elven underneath that.
Excellent.
And the book appears to be in Elvish.
We have History of the Valanthan Empire, Volumes 1 and 2 now?
You have Volume 2.
Mm-hmm. He's still
I'm sorry, you have Volume 1.
Volume 1. He has Volume 2.
Oh. We know how it begins and ends, but we're a little hazy about the middle.
Yes. Milton back in Middenreach has Volume 2. He gave you Volume 1 as a show of good faith. You now have Volume 3. When you go back to him, he should give you Volume 2, and then you'll have all 3 to take to Reichsbaden.
Okay. So this was our quest item then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still more ruin to explore.
Yeah. We're, I'm out of spells. I think Madame Victoria is as well.
Yeah,
I am.
I'm not great.
Crane is down low on hit points. We do have, I did notice in our party loot that we do have 1 vial of Cure Light Wounds.
That is true.
What do you think? Do we carefully poke around a few more corners?
I mean, there's a lot more. There's still that watery pit area that we didn't know anything about, but 2 skeletons came from that watery pit area, so I can't imagine there's much left. I think if we play it safe,
we quit while we're ahead.
Okay,
yep.
All right.
I mean, we can always go out, camp, and come back. Right.
But we're getting short on time, though. We got to get back before the show.
On time to get back to the, that's a good point.
All right, you know what? We're here. I'm going to carefully move down this hallway. Peek around this corner. Just have to take a look around.
Oh, there's more corner.
I'll stop for a moment and do a little perception.
There's a really good
corner. Yeah, I see a thing, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Can I kind of just everyone pause for a second and do like a, stop and listen?
Yeah.
Perception.
I'll stop chewing.
Give me Willstrom, give me a perception check. Back to the chat log. You don't hear anything moving. It looks like a chest. There is a little divider wall. You can see it kind of right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty.
All right. I'm going to carefully peek around this way. I'm looking down that way. Oh, 2 chests.
Oh.
Guys.
One's the mimic.
2 chests. Oh god, one's a mimic.
Who brought the 10-foot pole? Say we're 2.
Well, we have to check them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That goes without saying.
We'll
cut our losses early. Oh, wait, there are 2 chests.
Yeah. So,
I mean, don't forget, guys, they did pack up all their stuff very carefully and leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These could be ruses.
I don't know. This is a job for a Scot. Yeah, but honestly, guys, what are we going to do? Turn and walk away?
Well, we're here.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. Yeah.
They packed up their stuff and left, but there were 7 dead people.
Yeah, sure. Maybe they were the ones that were supposed to carry this, and they died before they carried it.
They were guarding some shit.
Yeah. All right. Fine. So, are we doing
Check.
What's behind door number 1 or what's behind door number 2? Escapo is on that side. Which one do you guys want me to check first? All right, I'm here.
Hey, man, it's up to you.
All right, so
it's a 50-50.
So if you need a perception check to see if there's traps.
Give me a perception check. Go ahead.
Yep. Wasted that 20 a second ago. Got a 9.
All right. You bend down and you look at the lock, and you're trying to figure it all out. And strange, it doesn't seem to be locked, and suddenly it opens upon its own volition. A slimy tongue lashes out at you.
Oh, God.
And
it's literally a mimic.
And you are literally attacked by a mimic. Yes.
I have never actually been attacked by a mimic. But
I've never. Neither have I. This is exciting, but terrifying.
Yeah, it's exciting. But here's the thing. Mimics are vulnerable to piercing, are they not?
God, I hope so.
Because that changes the...
However, Escapo, what is your flat-footed AC?
Wasn't I prepared to be attacked? It's 12.
No, you were looking for a trap.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
So let's say I have...
Oh, and everybody can roll initiative as well. Yes, that's true.
That's I'm not great right now.
What's my initiative on this? This thing is set up.
So I took 6 points. Is that confirmed?
Yes, and there's more. But wait, there's more.
I see the adhesive, so...
I'm going to exit Skype for a moment. I'm having a little bit of audio issue with my headset, so I'll be watching the chat though.
So I can neither see Crane nor Escapo's health bar.
Hey, back again. Sorry. So my modem seems to be resetting like every hour on the hour or something.
Weird.
Yes, let me roll for my initiative and whatnot.
Make sure your token is selected first.
Thank you. I was saying before, the thing about all of this, when all is said and done, we're still going to go and look at the other chest.
Of course, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's there, why not?
Yeah.
All right, it goes first. It hits Escapo for 6 points of damage and adhesive.
Yeah.
How you doing over there, Escapo?
Not great.
Is it trapped?
It was not trapped, but it was alive.
So good news.
Yeah. So,
good news and bad news, everyone.
Yeah. It's a mix.
Little column A, little column B. Let me see exactly how this adhesive works.
If you're
I thought I had it.
Clap your hands, and I'm stuck. Okay.
All right. Where's its adhesive? Oh, you're automatically grappled.
What does that mean in this context for Pathfinder? Sorry.
You are grappled. Which means that it automatically hits with its constrict attack next turn, unless you make a strength check or an escape artist check to flee.
I'm sorry.
It is an escape artist or a CM.
I will take the escape artist test because even with my -4 stat modifier, I still have 10 points in escape artistry.
All right, well, that will occur during your turn.
Yeah.
But next up, now that we start the initiative order, is Madame Victoria.
If I don't escape, I will be dead.
So, Crispy, on your character sheet, right under the Pathfinder logo, there's a thing that says conditions.
Yeah, we talked about
you can literally check the grapple condition.
Yeah, it affects your stuff.
It brings my dexterity down even more.
Oh, goodness. Well, I think I'm going to... Goodness, I could have
I still have
that.
8 points of escape artistry, at least.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Nope, that doesn't help me at all. I'm sorry, I'm picking a spirit to access here.
Would I have been grappled before my initiative?
Yes, you were grappled before it was your turn.
It's only a 2-point difference, so we'll still keep the same order then. But yeah, technically I would be at a 16.
Yeah.
So now, is the area around him affected by something, or is he grabbed?
No, he's just grabbed, essentially.
I've been
and is this a place I can get to?
It is indeed.
Well, then I shall. Here's the deal. The spirit of the champion will work its way into my psyche. I will move next to my comrade.
All right.
I will strike with my staff.
It's a swift action to do the spirit, correct?
It is a free action, yes.
Oh, then awesome. Even better.
Yep.
Swing, better.
Boom.
And you managed to hit it.
Neat. And that will do +2 damage.
So 8.
Yes.
So
Bam!
What happened to that longsword, guys?
Madame Victoria is infused with a spirit. Her muscles seem to swell. She brings her quarterstaff down on top of the chest with a mighty crack, and you see a splinter of wood go flying off of the treasure chest lid. Escapo.
As advertised, I get. I even with my dexterity down terribly, I still have 8 points.
So you're going to escape. And you absolutely escape.
Yeah, right. Shock.
Totally.
Does that mean I can also move away?
Yes, it does.
Oh, so that means it's going to go for Madame Victoria?
No, it gets an attack of opportunity as he leaves, but yes.
It does?
Oh, you can just take a 5-foot step, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Take a 5-foot step.
Yeah, because I'm a breeze away from death.
All right.
Man, I hope this other one isn't a mimic too. That'd be great.
All right. It is its turn, and it turns and lashes out at Madame Victoria as predicted. 16 to hit.
That'll do it.
Boom! 7 points of damage to Madame Victoria.
Sorry, Victoria.
Hey, nope. I'm the one who actually got up in there, so.
Yeah.
And you are adhered to it as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3. Neat.
Escapo no longer is. He broke free.
Yes.
Wilstrom.
1, 2,
All right.
3.
I got a tunnel right at this thing, right?
Yeah, you sure do.
All right. I'm going to...
It is in combat because it is grappled.
Yeah. All right. Then... fire away! Sling staff, shot. How's a 23 do you?
It hits.
For a whopping 2 points of damage.
4.
What's that?
My spirit aura while I am in the champion.
Oh, that's right.
Champion mode gives you +2 damage.
Ooh, how far does that aura extend?
30 feet.
So that's all of us.
Yep.
That's why I didn't bother throwing it up. I figured we're in a dungeon.
Yeah. That's great.
Crane, your turn.
I am going to 5.
Oh, whenever you look.
I'm going to 5-foot step, and I will flurry of blows it.
Very well.
Flurry of bows.
Yep, bows. He strikes with the bowflex.
All right, first one.
No.
Second one.
Yes.
And that one adds...
2.
Yes, that adds 2.
Bam! Phoenix.
Phoenix will hold.
Very well. Madam Victoria.
If there's nothing to do but fight.
Can swing. With a one-handed weapon, though.
Aha, well, then I'm not fighting then. I have a quarterstaff, and that's it.
Do you have a dagger?
Yeah, I do.
You can fight with the dagger. You can drop your quarterstaff as a free action.
Okay. Even though I'm grappled?
Yeah, even though you're grappled. You can draw your dagger as a move action, and then as a standard action, you can attack with the dagger.
Then I shall.
Do it! Stab! Hey, you did 2 points of damage to it. Let's check that out.
Nice.
4.
Yep.
Wham! Oh, the box seems to be coming apart at the hinges. Escapo.
Oh, so it's a buckle and swash chest. All right.
It really is.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I mean, I could get up to it and hurt it, but one attack will kill me.
Weapon at all?
What was that?
A ranged weapon at all?
I mean, I would. Yeah, I do have a bow, but I would have to put down my sword and draw the bow.
Plus, you'd be firing into melee.
Yeah.
It's
and my dex bonus currently is at -1. So I mean, it's better than nothing, but I'm still worried I would hit Victoria. So it would take me a full round then to reset to the bow.
No, it's a free action. It's a free action to drop your sword, and then a move action to draw your bow. So you would still have your standard action.
And can I see the chest from here?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I guess I will attempt a shot with my bow, and then not forget I've got a sword underneath me.
Sword.
It's an S word.
It does miss.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
You could take grappled off, can't you?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Oh, you're right. That actually changes things. That would have made that a 15.
Still does not hit.
Okay.
However, the adhesive tongue
15.
retracts from Madame Victoria, and you hear a strange, creaky voice go, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me!" It is coming from the treasure chest.
Are these things intelligent?
I've never fought one before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, and it also takes a 5-foot step back.
They can move. Oh shit.
Well, it speaks common, right?
Let's find out why we shouldn't kill it.
It spoke to you in common.
Mm-hmm.
In tongue.
All right, I'm immediately keeping an eye on that one. I'm also keeping an eye on the other chest over here to see if it's doing anything. Has it moved at all? Is it?
Give me a perception check to see if it's moved at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I like what I've done here.
As far as you are aware, it has not moved in the slightest.
All right.
I could fire an arrow into it.
Willstrom, so you've checked that. You're looking. What else do you want?
I'm going to ready an action that if it attacks one of us again, I will shoot my sling staff at it.
All right.
And then I'm going to say, "How long have you been down here? Who are you?"
All right. Oops. Crane, what do you want to do?
I'm going to likewise keep an arrow knocked and ready at it. But since Willstrom is doing the talking, I will let him.
And Phoenix, anything?
No.
Madam Victoria.
Getting out of dodge.
All right. Escapo.
And I'll go ahead and drop my.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll regain control.
I figured as much. Escapo. Escapo, your mouth is moving.
I realize that. Sorry. I want to take a 5-foot step back because I'm worried if this chest comes to life, it could then 5-foot step and. But I'm also worried that moving to this position would block Crane, or is he allowed to shoot around me?
I've got precise shot. I can.
Okay.
He can shoot all.
So I'll just keep my arrow ready, and then I guess we're waiting for the chest to reply to Willstrom.
Which it now does.
Excellent.
Because I've been here. I've been here for a couple decades. I've been here. Yes. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I will not obstruct you. I will. You can search and do whatever you want. Just leave me be.
What else is down here?
I assume that the dead warriors are gone.
Yeah, we took care of them.
And the bugs.
We killed them as well.
Then not else.
Can we sense motive?
You must. Hey. We're effectively out of combat at this point, so
all right.
Everybody can sense motive. Escapo, you're just ready.
I trust this chest.
Yeah, I'm
very
much still on my guard. I still have that ready to action that if it attacks, I'm going to fire.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up my sword and put my bow away, I guess, because I trust the guy.
Madam Victoria, you feel that it's not lying to you, or at least not knowing. It is not knowingly telling you a falsehood.
I think this creature knows better than to try to trick us twice.
You outsmarted me. Very few have ever outsmarted me, and I respect that. I will offer you no further harm.
We outsmarted him with swords and arrows. That's right.
Outsmarted him by hitting him with a stick. Metaphorically.
Very well. Who among us
I imagine Willstrom's kind of leaning over to the rest of you guys and like, what's our play here? Do we? I mean, this thing.
Does it?
Do we? It's just a monster that's going to kill the next person that comes down here. Do we finish this thing off?
I mean, if it gives us the treasure that's inside of it without us having to reach inside of it, then I say we call that a win.
Does it have treasure inside?
I don't think do medics have treasure inside? I don't think.
I mean,
I think they're just
knowledge dungeoneering.
I'm sure I don't have that. I don't have that.
I have 2 points.
Knowledge Arcanum would do too.
Knowledge nature?
Nope. They're not. They are an aberration. So no.
Yeah.
But I will give you
now
Arcanum.
Now this is something that you can't do unless you're trained, right?
Or you have something special that allows you to do it, like a bard. Yes.
Right.
Dungeoneering. You, Escapo, you know that these creatures are created by wizards and alchemists. They are totally sentient. They are totally a living creature, all on their own. They are intelligent, obviously. They are not inherently evil, but they like to. And 16. Huh? What the hell? It's you. They are. They do not attack to feed. It does not seem. They don't need to eat. They like to prove that they're smarter than everyone else by tricking people, killing them.
So we should probably just leave it be because it's got nothing except sass, and we have plenty of sass on our own.
It's a sassy monster.
That's right.
We asked it about the other chest.
It has wedged itself into the corner.
Yeah. So this other chest. Do you what do you know about this other chest here, Chesty?
That was here when I got here. I don't know.
Okay. I'm not poking this one, guys. But I will gladly pick a lock if you find one. So I'll tell to the chest. Say you're sorry for biting me, and we'll call it even.
I'm sorry. I would never do it again.
To me and to us, but not
any of you. I would never try to bite any of you ever again.
So I'm gonna lean back and whisper, "Can we incorporate this guy in the show somehow? This is gonna make us a lot of money."
Oh my god!
Oh,
Madam Victoria, it seems like it's telling the truth.
All right.
So I mean, it wants to trick people. We can turn this into an act.
That's
holy moly, Escapo. That's effing brilliant.
How safe can we be about this one?
Hey, kid, have you ever considered show business? Do you want to get out of this cave and see the world?
I have seen much of the world. I just want to be left alone now.
Okay. Don't want to make any extra money? You don't want to be smarter than a lot of people that are out there?
I don't need money. What do I need money for?
That's true. That's true. Well, I guess if you're happy here in your hole, tricking no one and not being smarter than anyone, then that's the life you want to live. Then so be it. I respect that.
I'm just leave me be. I won't hurt you. You don't hurt me, and we'll just go on our merry ways.
But what if you really want to come with us because it's really beneficial to you?
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right. I had to try. So enjoy your corner, Chesty.
Matt and Victoria, before you go over there,
yeah,
Willstrom would love to.
Yeah,
let's
do that. Yeah.
Willstrom with the sling staff is going to shoot that other chest. He's just going to.
All right.
Yeah, let's back it
up explodes.
There. Just going to bean it with a sling bullet.
I'm just going to come right back.
There's the sound of a hollow wooden box.
All right.
Great.
All right, well,
now let's go check it out.
Does it sound similar to the sound that that the mimic made when I beamed it with my staff?
No, it does not.
Okay. Well, I will go over here and pick up my staff.
Yeah.
It makes no move toward you. It's just cowering in the corner.
Okay, good.
Its wooden slats move and undulate. It is clearly not a treasure chest. It is just disguised as a treasure chest.
You undulated me.
That's such a great story to tell. We could have made so much money off of him.
If it hadn't rolled as well as it did against your bluff check, I might have allowed it.
Damn it, that would have been incredible.
That would have been pretty awesome. A pain in the ass for me, but it would have been awesome.
Worth it.
It is a locked treasure chest.
All right.
Sure.
Here I come.
There is a lock.
Let me get up in here. Excuse me, Victoria. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let's see.
Keeping an eye on the chest, I assume.
Yep. Still a little nervous.
It's nervously punched in the corner.
Disable device?
Yes.
God, I roll what I don't need to.
Your lockpick breaks off inside of it.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a couple of those. So we can try to beat the chest, or I can use my backup lockpick. But after that, guys, that's about it.
Well, how would you like a bonus to your lockpicking by +1?
I mean, in theory, I already have a 7, so anything else would be great.
Yeah,
I rolled a 5
let's
there.
See how this goes. How long do you reckon it would take him to pick a lock?
Like 5 seconds if I know what I'm doing.
Couple rounds.
Skill gets ranks. Actually, you'll get a +2. A round?
Yeah, about a round. Lock.
All right. Well, I'm going to allow the spirits an additional point of influence over me in order to gain 4 extra rounds. And I will channel the trickster spirit. And my aura allows everyone within 30 inches to gain +1 on skill checks for a skill of their choice, and it counts as a class skill. So you'll get a +1.
All right, jump on my back. Let's do this.
I assume it's already a class skill for you, so that doesn't get you anything extra.
Yeah, that's already a class skill.
Go ahead.
So, all right, so I get how many? What's my +1? You said.
Yes, sir.
So will 27 do it?
You figured it out.
All right.
It opens.
It does not try to eat me, right?
It does not try to eat you. It
I
is
have a post-treasure stress disorder, so a little PTSD there.
Yes. And what is within it?
I want to know what's inside.
Did you get it?
Get what?
Did it show up?
Nope. Nothing on the screen.
Even though I hit show to players, huh?
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Wrong layer.
Now let's try it. Bam.
There's oh my god.
Ooh.
Worth it.
Let me write that shit down.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
This is why you bring a spare lockpick.
You guys were pretty much the greatest ever.
Yeah. Right. Maybe we should bring this chest with us. This is the more profitable one.
All right. We want you anyway, Chesty.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, then that's actually recorded already, right? If it's revealed to players, it should be in our
Yes. Although I just to keep it all in one place, I've updated the party loot pool.
Excellent.
Dig it.
Yeah,
We're at the point we're at 475 gold. It might be worthwhile. We could just each take 100 gold.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 100. It seems a fair split.
Yeah, and then this will leave 75 in the loot pool. Does that work?
Yeah.
Works for me.
Do we want to detect magic on any of this stuff?
Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic on it.
Nothing glows.
Okay.
So it's okay. All right.
Ooh, I think I've got. I mean, I could try appraising just because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, I just have 2 points in appraising, so.
2 points is 2 points. Is that 2 skill points or is that 2?
Well, if you give me a minute, I can make it a class skill and give you a +1.
But see, mine is a class skill and I already have the +1. So
Gotcha.
it would be 3 for me.
You have a skill point in it?
I don't have any ranks in it. I just have the 2 native for it being a class skill.
What is that based on? Is that based on wisdom?
Yeah, I think that's so. It's just a wisdom check.
Then our best bet.
Oh, it's intelligence, which is 15 for me.
All right.
Which that's where the +2 comes from because my bonus for intelligence is 2.
Gotcha.
But
making it a class skill will add a plus. What is it? +3, and then you'll get an additional +1, so it'll be a +4 on top of that.
On top of my intelligence roll?
Yeah.
Well, is there anyone better equipped then?
Nope, I can get +2 on mine.
Okay. So what are we adding to my roll?
Total 4. 4 on top of
that roll.
Your intelligence bonus, so 6, I guess.
Yeah, so that's already with my intelligence bonus. That's with the +2. I rolled an 8, so I would have 14.
14. The ring is about 50 gold piece value.
Okay.
The necklace is about a 30 gold piece value.
Okay.
And you're not sure about the bolt of silk. You're not familiar with cloths.
Yeah, I'm not a big fabricator. It's fine. Even though I do know how to make costumes. I just don't know anything about them. All right, cool. Well, there's still more.
The next town we hit, we definitely should unload.
We're at a big town.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Let's wait to sell stuff until our show, and if they like us, they might give us better deals.
Right. We can,
Smart.
Get this souvenir bolt of silk fabric.
If they don't like us, we save it for the next town.
We'll sign the silk fabric.
Yeah. Phoenix. Squaw.
Squaw.
So there is a little space left in here. There's 2 areas we haven't explored.
There's one little corner of this up here, but I think that's just not revealed. Is that right?
That is correct. But there's also the area at the beginning that we ignored, which is probably nothing.
I need to get going around 11 tonight.
Yeah.
I need to wrap this up pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is just show you.
Yeah.
As you explore the rest of it, indeed.
We trust you.
It does.
Trust Chesty.
All connect over there.
Yep.
There is nothing in there. There were just some skeletons hanging out there.
Just us
and down here, There was just a little alcove that there was a centipede in, but he came out when you all...
All right, fantastic.
And just to be thorough, I would love to detect magic on, like, the throne and, like, all that stuff. And
it is completely mundane.
All right.
But what's that throne made of again?
It was ruby quartz, right?
That's gotta be valuable, guys.
Not weight-wise to pull it out.
Yeah. Ruby quartz isn't that valuable, and then however much that chair weighs is going to be... I'm good.
To give you an idea, I can buy a chunk of ruby quartz that's about that big for like $5.
That's fair.
But
so you're telling me that's like 100 gold pieces of chair then?
Probably about 100 gold pieces of chair. The only problem is it's also about 500 pounds of chair.
Exactly. So
however,
let's break it apart.
If we hollowed out the bottom and then shoved a torch up there, we could call it an ionic salt lamp. And we could sell it for thousands to some holistic.
Right.
You're not wrong. That is the plan. We are totally good people.
So you're leaving Chesty alone? You're letting him?
Chesty, we left you a chair. Feel free to go sit on it. That's
provided we still get XP for defeating him.
Defeating him, you get XP regardless.
Yeah.
Last chance, Chesty. You could come with us. You can be as famous as you want to be, or you can just do really cool stuff and no one will ever know you're there.
Please leave me be.
All right, fine.
All right, Chesty, I'm going to let you go because you'd probably be a very complicated NPC for the GM to run.
We're willing to take that, but alas.
So you get a pass this time.
All right. With that, I am going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's divvy up there.
But before we go,
yes,
you each get 500 experience points.
Oh, only 500. That should put us at 3470.
And I'm going to give you a little background, a little thing. I had no plan for the undead to have anything that would affect them, but the cleverness of you saying, I'm going to read the treaty out loud and tell them that the war's over. I'm like, all right, I tell you what, I'll give a die roll, and if it's really low, maybe they'll be dazed for a round. I proceeded to roll a 1 on that roll.
Oh my god!
Yes.
So I decided that, all right, these spirits of the dead were confused for a round. So there you go.
We'll take it. Well,
Seems like something you'd see in a modern movie.
Yeah.
For some comedy relief.
Yeah, the skeletons just all kind of cocked their heads and went, huh? For a second.
What?
Seems like very
Pirates
of the Caribbean kind of thing.
Right. And one of my favorite moments of tonight, of course, is Escapo pushing this skeleton into the hole.
It was
pretty awesome.
I'm glad that
awesome.
worked.
I am so glad that happened.
Yeah. I wish I'd done it the time before.
We're going back to a main town.
Yes.
Yeah, at this point, it's the journey back to the city.
Does that mean just for like crafting ppurposes? Does that mean we've got some downtime?
You have travel time, but you're hiking, you're walking.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have little bit of time at the end of the night, like when you camp down,
but not
a lot.
Okay.
But we had sort of downtime shopping time that he missed out on, right? Before this happened.
What were you looking at crafting, Crane?
I am looking to potentially. I gotta look up the numbers. It might take me a while, but I want to craft a composite longbow.
All right. So. Look up the rules, and then next session we'll.
I mean, we're talking. It would at least be a couple weeks.
I mean, they probably sell them in town.
We'll retroactively apply the time that you had been working on it once we figure out what that time frame would be.
Sure.
So yeah, you can be working on it now.
Okay.
We'll look up the rules for that, and we'll figure out how long it would take you.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
I spent almost all of my starting money on a composite short bow, so I totally understand.
Yeah.
And no, we can work on that. We can make that happen.
Awesome.
You have the bower as a profession?
I do.
Excellent. All right.
We'll stop this stream here.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.